Hi, I'm OrbAttraction, holding space for communication and healing with spirit. I am here doing my third video. It seems I talk a lot during my reading of my cards. But these are the cards, Seasons of the Witch, Litha, Oracle, by Lauren Anderson and Juliet Diaz. Beautiful deck. Oh my gosh. Just love these. Okay. So I'm just going to go with it. This is the second deck that called me this morning. And when I mean called me, it just gave me a vibe that I should work this deck. So heart heat wave, it says. It says card 15, there is something ominous being illuminated by flames that await. Okay. So when I read this earlier, it did resonate in some way. So let me just read it. Card 15. Okay. The key words is seek shade, challenging circumstances, getting burned. Right? That's what I thought. Please understand that the situation you have inquired about is potentially catastrophic. Which I didn't come in asking anything, but I'm accepting this card. You should seek shelter immediately, as this is a clear sign that things will come to an end and prolonged exposure could result in devastating consequences. The events that have led up to this point are not serving you in any positive way, and in fact, you might feel some effects already. Okay, now with that being said, the way I'm still in my humanness, my thinking mind, it didn't serve me to ignore the indigenous creator I follow. He has a way of prayer and he wanted to share it, and I bypassed his video 3 or 4 times now yesterday. And with my dream showing him, I was blown away. It's like, why was he in my dream? And my raven that came to me in this yard, I was living in North Idaho, moon shadow even came. So that right there is telling me this, right? All the events that led up to this point in my life, I need to be open-hearted and accept all of the teachings that are here for me, right? That's what I get out of it. It says, stay vigilant in the coming days and weeks. This card is the most ominous of the deck, and it could mean your situation has already reached its critical point, which it has. When Jen read my, Jen, the astrologer for the mystics with Jen, check her out. She did my birth chart reading, and she saw everything. She literally saw everything I was running from and has always been here for me and what my future is. It's so powerful. And I'm here doing this, guys. It's amazing. So in a reading about money, it could signify financial loss or hardship. For career, it could mean the sudden loss of a job, dramatic changes in the workplace, or escalated troubles with a coworker. And I have none of that. I haven't, my body's been broken for a long time. I can't work. In love and relationships, you might experience a breakup, a betrayal, and health, perhaps unexpected concerns or fallout of some poor habit. And that's me doubting what I'm hearing from spirit. Because I'm still human. I still use my thinking mind. And I know all of this, what I hear, is for my highest good. Like having to watch that video. Spirit had to literally come into my dreams, give me the thoughts that led me to, I should listen to his prayer. It can help me with my own freaking healing, Laura. It's like, hello? Like, whoa. Another aha moment. Just saying. It says, A final note, the effects of this card were challenging, but you can choose to lean into these changes and make the best of the rubble. No shit, right? Okay, for it to say it's the most luminous card in the deck, it doesn't give me fear. Just like the Hangman or the Devil card in the Tarot card. Um, it's all there for your complete healing. It's just to open your eyes in a different way, to hear, to lean into it, like the card said, right? Lean into it. And I find that beautiful. I'm resting. I'm resting in Mother Nature. And look at the beautifulness that's around. It's a loving card. I have no fear of it. Okay, my second card, Summer Berries 34. Be aware of picking your harvest too early and risking losing your sweetness of it all. I get that, right? Be patient with your harvest. Nourish it. Take care of it. And when the time is right, go ahead and pick your fruits in your garden. Okay, card 34. Let's see. Okay, the key words is ripen, sweetness, and maturity. We live in a fast world that was never meant to be so fast. It takes months for fruits and vegetables to reach maturity, and there is an important lesson to be learned by observing their growth. Your situation needs time to ripen, just like the summer berries. Pick your harvest too early, and it may be sour, bitter, or tough to chew, whereas patience is rewarded by a sweet bounty of juicy fruit. You are on the right path. Oh my goodness. My cards echoed that today. But it will take more time before you reach your desired outcome. And that's listening to his prayer. My indigenous creator I follow on YouTube, I need to listen to his prayer. Can you see how this is all directing me to that? Oh my goodness. So use this time to tend to the small task, like listen to his video. A garden requires you to be watchful of weeds and pests, and you can apply the same logic to your goals. Employ practical actions such as getting organized or evaluating your progress to help you determine your next steps. Spirit made that very clear in my dream. Oh, my right ear is popping with confirmation. Accept that this is the process and it is out of your control. I'm staying open-hearted. I'm going with the flow nowadays. Things will progress in the proper time, and any attempts to speed things along could leave you with undesirable results. When this card appears, you can trust that you are safely working towards your long-term goals, Laura, and will find success. It may take longer than you'd like, but nevertheless, it will happen. And I wrote, indeed it will, and I put a heart. I'm not rushing the process. I have ran from this my entire life. And yes, I'll be 60 this year in July, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to get exactly what I need. Because what I need will never, ever pass me by. Yes, it will indeed look different. I'm in the desert now, not in the beautiful northwest of the evergreens and how gorgeous, and all the rivers and streams and creeks were there at my beck and call. And when I was there, I did embrace them in the last 6 to 8 years I was there. So it will never pass you by. It may look different. It may smell and taste different, but you're going to get where you need to be if you stay open-hearted to the process, right? Lightworker, card 23. The transmutation of shadow is needed when seeking the light that guides you. Indeed. Oh my goodness. I love that. I love that. Okay. Card 23. 23. Oh my goodness. I love my cards. Let me take another swig of water. Oh my goodness. Soul alignment, following passions, transmuting shadows. Woo-wee. And this is the spirit, the ancestral healing I'm here to do in this lifetime. Okay, when a light creates a shadow, notice how the light doesn't dim as a response. It continues to shine even through the shadow, even though the shadow is there, looming in the background. Light cannot avoid shadows any more than you can avoid people who are mean and rude, unsupportive, or lacking vision. Close this. The world's waking up. It's getting noisy out there. That is so funny. Shining your light doesn't mean everyone will love you. It means you're turning on the light so the people who can and will love you in the ways you need to be loved can find you. Indeed, I was talking about this with Shauna yesterday. Shining your light doesn't take much, simply a commitment to follow your passions and embrace the things that bring you joy. This spirit brings me such joy, you guys. Excitement and a sense of wonder. I'm in awe, complete and utter awe of spirit and the abilities, wow, that are working through me, for me, and therefore I can assist others. Your soul falls into alignment a little bit more every time you follow what's in your heart. Oh my goodness. Like following and listening to that prayer my indigenous creator on YouTube has. I know that is something so important. That's why he kept showing up in my feed. And I ignored it because of my humanness. And then spirit literally came into my dreams and showed me him. And like, wow, amazing. There is a need. There is no need to fear the hows, whys, or what's ifs. If you desire has made its way to you, it's because spirit has already given it to you and is waiting for you to receive this gift. Holy shit. Yes. Suck it in, Laura. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. The right people, place, and opportunities will seek you out, providing you with the necessary resources to achieve your dreams. When you listen carefully, your soul will tell you who is right and who is wrong, who can support you and who cannot. Don't worry, Laura, about the shadows in the background. They can yell and intonate, stare, and complain, but they do not have the power to stop your light from shining. No, they don't. And I put a wink. And then this little thing here says, do not get, wait, you don't get to tell people how to love you. You get to choose if you want to participate in the way they love. Ooh. And that's from Alana Van Zant with an I. Iyanla. Interesting. I love that. I love that quote. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my God. Woo. Okay, my first shadow card. You know how I love shadow cards. This is the overall vibe of the entire feelings, environment, what I'm putting out. Heather is a plant. I looked it up. 14. You are worthy, my dear. Silence the noise that strips you from your peace, right? My humanness, my thinking brain, my doubts, my fear, all the lies from the evil that wants to consume me. So let's read 14. Okay. Keywords: peace of mind, protection of dreams, worthy of admiration. Rest easy, my dear. Your dreams are protected. You may have felt worried that your plans have been foiled or that a recent bout of competition is going to derail your success. There is no cause to fear this recent attack because, although annoying, it is confirming that you are worthy of admiration, and they're attempting to defeat you are protecting their own insecurities. I love that. Projecting their own insecurities and fears that your light will dim theirs. Pay no attention, Laura, to the noise unless they are absolutely negative. You may have to stand up for yourself here and there, but otherwise, much of what you experience is a whole lot of bark and no bite. Do not let anyone, Laura, do not let anyone else's circumstances plant doubt into what you have worked so hard to achieve. Keep your mind trained on your vision. Establish boundaries again, many times over in this spread. And remember that you have gotten yourself this far and you can go as far as you dare. And I put lovely with the heart and a wink. If you're experiencing doubt, that you can always try on someone's comments to see if they hold any truth. To do so is a healthy form of self-awareness as long as you do it with honesty. If for some reason you do find a criticism to be true, know that it is well within your ability to confront and overcome any shortcoming. That's beautiful. All people have faults, but that doesn't mean those faults have to prevent you from achieving your goals. Indeed. Thank you. It says, thank the naysayers for being there. Wait. Thank the naysayers for bringing this to your attention, and then do what you do best. Evolve. And I wrote, whoop, 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 whoop. Evolve, Laura. You got this. I've been evolving my whole entire life, so we got this shit. Mulch and manure. Card 26 is my second shadow card. Hardships are coming to an end, Laura. The seeds you've sowed will be blooming soon. Whoop, whoop. Look at how beautiful. Yay. Yay for me. Okay, 26. The key words are improving circumstances, ability to hold more. And I put here, Spirit has so much confidence in me. And again, I've been turning to the correct pages earlier when I was reading earlier in bed. Quite beautiful. Just more confirmation. Mulch and manure downright stink. It isn't pleasant to work with, but it does serve a very useful purpose. In gardens, it helps to improve soil conditions and increase the dirt's ability to hold more nutrients and water. Of course, manure is the result of animal waste, and there's nothing glamorous about that, but the results are undeniable. Brilliant flowers, ripe fruits, and plethora of summer vegetables make a musk and smell worth a little bit of discomfort. Right? Gotta reap your rewards where you can. The obstacles have lately faced a slowly providing your circumstances. The soil you were planting your seeds in before wasn't rich enough for your goals to thrive. You may have attempted to increase your finances, find love, change jobs, or experience more peace in your life, only to find your hard work spoiled again and again. When that happens too many times, the benevolent universe steps in to fill your life with fertilizer in the form of challenges, changes, and losses that will ultimately result in new fertile ground. Right? Like take the past, right? It's hard, it's stinky, it was overwhelming, but now we get to come into the present and soften it and rewrite the story, soft enough to proceed forward with the bounty of what Spirit has for us, right? The good news is that your hardships are coming to an end, Laura, and you will see sprouts shooting up very soon. In the meantime, my ear is popping like crazy. Do your best to understand the lessons your fertilizing periods has taught you, because you'll have to start all over again if you don't learn how to maintain what you're growing. Gosh, Laura, I understand, Spirit, I wrote, and I put a heart and said thank you. Wow, lovely. I love all these cards. They are so beautiful, so meaningful to me. And look at, I adore this series. I think there's 6 decks, and I think there's 8 decks, and I have 6, I think, so far. So thank you for coming in and watching my healing process with Spirit, staying open for communication in all many walks of life. This is the 3rd video for today. So Spirit and I, we hope that you get healing through watching the process that I go through, right? It's hard work, it's vulnerability out there, showing everyone everything about me, which has not been me. I've always been hiding and shy and not wanting to be out there. And I'm not literally out there, my hands are, but my thoughts and all of my struggles, and most importantly, all of my healing is being given the ability for me to heal in the way I need to, and embracing, like the indigenous creator I follow. I know now through the dream that I need to listen to his video. I do, because it's going to connect me further in my healing of my ancestral baggage, because that's what it is. It is incomplete baggage. It's not mine to heal, but I'm here. And Spirit is saying, Laura, you have the ability to do it. So learn what you need to learn from the people that are out there in the world. We can use all of what makes us feel at peace and love. It's all there for our highest good. And this is what we, Spirit and I, want for me, and we want for you too. So thank you for coming in and watching, and take what resonates, and of course, as always, leave what doesn't. Thank you.